Hello again and welcome to the second segment of Business News. Now, there's growing apprehension among some car washing operators in the country as a result of the introduction of automated car washing joints. The fate of these operators of the once booming industry seems to be hanging in the balance, as many of their customers are now drifting into the automated washing space. Alberta Bisu has thrown the searchlight on the extent to which the car washing business is being threatened by technology.
Over the years, the traditional car washing industry has gained much popularity, ranking in significant return for operators. Perhaps the business was facilitated by dusty, untarred roads, which made it necessary to watch vehicles frequently. Unfortunately, with the introduction of automated car washing services in the country, many people are gradually changing the trend. Despite the cost involved, many people are now compelled to go the automated way because they do not have adequate time to go for the manual washing. Johnson is a taxi driver and he prefers the manual way.
I can use my hand to move all the machine, move all the dirt inside the car. That's why I bought the car into the washing base. Every week, if I bought the car, I spend only 10 cents on it. So a month, maybe it can cost me maybe 50 Ghana going.
With an automated car wash, little man hours are applied as the vehicle is driven into the automatic car washing machine to get it washed and dried without much hassle. Some manual car washing dealers say their future is threatened as their services will no more be needed as the automated machine becomes more popular.
Customers, when they come here, they used to tell us that there is some automatic machine be around. Maybe when the cars go there, they used to wash it faster than our here. Once the machine is there and the car itself enter and it wash it, it's only little work that will come on the car. So it may need 2 or 3 people that they will clean it and arrange some things inside and finish it fast. I feel threatened because that is the work I'm doing for now. If there's no this work, there's no any work for me. And I am a family man too. So it's going to be difficult for me.
Washing of cars has helped me because I use the proceeds to take care of my family. I now have a taxi of my own through this business. It will be a big disservice to me if the machine has to wash cars.
So
times are changing, technology is improving, but most of these workers feel threatened that their jobs could be on the line. Alberta Bisu for Joy Business.
Now, the receiver of the 23 financial institutions that had their licenses revoked, Eric Nananipa, is now looking at issuing contract letters to the affected workers next week. This is the new period he's looking at after he was not able to complete the exercise this week. Mr. Nipa is, however, assuring that workers would not be worse off in terms of conditions that would be offered them. He spoke in an interview with Joy Business.
When agreed that your claim is valid, it is then admitted in the receivership process. Then we move to the arena of payments, where, depending upon the timing and quantum of realizations, not generally, then you'll be notified as to how you're going to be paid and where you're going to be paid. I must mention, in this instance, which is also very similar to what we went through, or what we are going through with the microfinance companies, is that government has voted sums of money for the purpose of meeting the indebtedness of these companies to some depositors. Not all of them, okay, but to some depositors. As to how much, as to the ceiling, I'm not in this position to say now, because these are very early days, and I'm engaging with the government to come out with further details to know what the size of the wallet is going to be and how much is going to be distributed and how much is in terms of percentages and all of them.
Mr. Nipa, we get into some clarity on that one, but Mr. Nipa, imagine that Auntie Mansa operates a fast food joint, I mean, check. She had every money, about 40,000 locked with this firm that has lost its license.
That's right.
She needs even just 5,000 to go to the market on Monday morning to do her business. From what you've given to me, I don't think it's likely that she'll get her money on Monday morning.
No, not at all. Not at all. She's certainly not. She has to go through this elaborate process that I set out, and there can be definite timelines. The timeline being that when Auntie Mansa submits her claims, her field claims, all right, we have a deadline. What we say is that by the 12th of September, all right, all claims should have been received, including Auntie Mansa's. Okay. Then we also have another deadline where we say that by the 11th of October, okay, all claims received should have been validated, including Auntie Mansa's. Okay. Then post the 11th, of course, there'll be the payment. But we are not saying that it goes in that order in terms of payments. Payments will be done concurrently, and therefore Auntie Mansa may submit her claim on Monday and then have it immediately validated and then communicated to her that indeed her claims are valid. And then she moves into the payment zone. But those details, as I did indicate, I cannot speak to now in terms of quantum and timing. I need to engage with my principals, government, Bank of Ghana actually, for us to come out with all these details.
Related development, the receiver says he has issued letters to more than 2,000 workers of the liquidated microfinance institutions. Joy Business understands that the last batch of letters were issued on Tuesday, August 20th. Now, with the Bank of Ghana's most recent action on the savings and loans companies, the issue of confidence has risen again. On tonight's business edition of PM Express, Philip Namfuri and his guests, CEO of Private Enterprise Federation, Nana Sebunsu, and Executive Secretary of Ghana Association of Savings and Loans, Trinibua Kodria Boache, will sift through all the necessary questions facing the banking sector. Stay tuned as PM Express unfolds at 9 p.m. on Joy News Channel. And that's it for the business news tonight. Many thanks for your company. For more business news, log on to myjoyonline.com/business. Have a good evening.